Hi guys, good morning. So today I'm going to start the review videos for the new diamond press items that HSN will have on November 2nd, the craft day. So these items were sent free of charge from Diamond Press, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase any items through those links. Having said that, there really aren't links yet as I'm editing this video, and making it, so they might be there now. It depends on when you're watching it, but I'll try to get those as soon as I can. If you want to come back later and see the links there, they'll be there. But I do want to make a note. I was going to begin this last night, and I started talking about some of the other items, and I was going to review it, but the other one I was going to show you was this one. It's super cute. It's like a hidden messages, but it's with little envelope and mail, and it's super adorable. But this one has an auto ship, so I don't want to show you this, and then as soon as it hits, you might buy it, and you might not get the auto ship, because sometimes HSN handles that differently. Usually they launch the auto ship maybe the day before, or maybe the same day as the craft day. So I don't want to show that one yet. So that one's gonna have a weird edit when I go to do it, but hopefully you guys will understand. So today, I have these other ones. I think I'm gonna start with this one because just a gorgeous set, Diamond Press Flourish Emboss folder with dies. And so we did have a little sneaky peeky of this in one of my live videos, I think last week or whatever that was. But I want to show you this very well now, of course. So cool. So when I first saw it, I thought, oh, okay, so it's like a background die, but as you saw, it says embossed. So all this is embossed. There are some areas that cut, and there are some areas that just push into it. I can see that it's just like a very faint or lower, I guess, line. And then there's some that are more raised, so those are definitely going to cut. So we have these two gorgeous frames. Of course, I'll cut them both out, because why not? And I do like that it also comes with some word dies and things, so you can just layer it up and you don't have to go looking for anything else, unless you would like to. And so let's look at this real quick. So that's an image of the die, and then kind of what that would look like when you use it. See that? So I think what I'll do is I'll use two different types of paper, just regular paper, and then maybe one of the kind that where you use a buffing block, it'll kind of bring out some of the core. I do have some paper that's like purple and it has a black core. I think it's from Coordinations. They do some really cool paper that has a black core or white core, however. So we have the words thank and me, celebrate you, you, love. So this must be, okay, well, celebrate and then love. So they're showing different ways to layer that up. That's all. Very cool. So, okay, so let me grab some paper and we'll just get started. So this is that paper I was telling you about. So this one, actually, it's black, and when you rub the top, it'll be purple, showing through. And it is, yeah, Coordinations. Old paper. I don't know. I got it probably a decade ago. Maybe they still have it. I think it's called Black Magic, or, yeah, Black Magic Collection. And I think I'll cut this one out of that one because it has more area to kind of rub away. And this one, I'm going to use just this pearlescent paper that I have here. So let me, this shot is a little bit claustrophobic, isn't it? A little tight. All right. So I am going to trim my paper down just to begin with. And this is a good size. We'll measure it in just a second. And like I said, whenever I use a larger die, I try to use a newer folder. One that's just kind of flat. And so we have this. So yeah, it's already the 30th, and they haven't posted any of the sets yet. They do have some new ones on HSN, new in that if there was an auto ship that you liked and you didn't get it yet, they did bring back some auto ships. I'm going to tilt this just a little bit, you guys, just for that speed bump, to not just hit boom, the whole thing. And it's just the smallest amount of tilt. And hopefully that'll help us out here. That little tilt, and sometimes it still makes it so I have to cut that straight line, but just that little tilt helps you out there. Oh my gosh, let's pop this out. It looks so pretty. Oh, I love that it has a nice thick side. So guys, I love my shakers. I love my shakers. It has a nice thick edge, so you can definitely make this into a shaker. Maybe we will today, because this is a very basic tutorial, I think. So I want you to see that gorgeous embossing. I love this. I love that they came up with this because it's just so much more that you can do with the marquee. It's just really great. And I hear from you guys all the time, and I say the same thing. I use this pretty much like 98% of my crafting, and a lot of you guys say the same thing. So really great. So let me measure that. Somebody asked finally that her OCD, this is making her wig out, because I was like, oh, it's a piece of tape. I knew exactly what she was talking about. I've had this piece of tape stuck on here. I don't know where it came from, but now it helps me remember that this is the side that has the 1 inch, because I always go to measure. I'm like, it's the centimeters. So then I turn it. So now with that tape that's been there, I'm just going to leave it there. Maybe I should mark it or do something different. So it's 5 1/4, which is amazing. I love a good matting by 4. Perfect mat for your A2 size. 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. Let me move this way. I suppose if you cut your paper just right and put that right in the middle, you can have a little frame cut out, right? But I didn't measure that paper to look nice, but if you did that, you would have a nice piece there. Okay, so that's this guy. And let me get this one here. Okay, I was just like, where did I put the other carrier sheet? And I put it up here, and now that one will go there, and I'll forget that I put both of them up there. Okay, here we go. And I'm just cutting it again by hand. You want to use your trimmer, go ahead. All right. And we will see, as far as the embossing, maybe the coordinations paper, I don't know how deep it's going to be. It looks like it's more etched than anything, but we will see. This is a full die. Wow. Okay. You know what? I don't know if I need to rub this one away. No, I like the black anyway, but I'm just looking at it because the embossing, again, it's more like an impression. I don't know. It's like a deboss when you really look at it, so I'm not sure that I need to spend the time, but maybe I will. Okay, let me clean this out real quick and I'll be right back. A little bit with a buffing block, but like I said, it's more of a impression. So it's like pushed in on this one, where the other one was kind of more of a raised look, so. I'm not pushing too hard. Also, I want to be careful because this is very delicate in this middle section here. But hopefully you can kind of see that imagery kind of coming through. Sorry if that noise is bothering. You can turn it down maybe. Cool. I can keep working on that, but look at that. Pretty cool. Ooh, it looks really like rustic, really fun. Okay, so let me look at what else I have here. And we have our 2 main pieces here, and then again we can layer up our wording however we like. Oh, that is so cool. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, so the lettering also has some embossing, and again, like this whole section is a little bit high, so it just kind of pushes in there. Really cute. Okay, so let me grab some paper and then some colors for the lettering, and we'll layer something up on there. Some pearlescent cardstock, and I just cut 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So we have that as our card base. We have this, and I was looking at it this way, but I guess I could go. Well, we'll see how we end up orienting that. And I think I'm going to do love you, and I think I'm going to cut out the word love out of this paper, just so that we have the purple kind of echoing that background there. So let me have the U, and then I think for the love I'll cut it out of the same pearlescent paper just so it echoes. So I'm just going to trim these out real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I was just noticing the little circle that pops out here, the oval. It's really nice piece. Oh, okay, these are separate letters. I didn't realize that. I don't know why I thought they'd be stuck together. Okay, I-O-U. And I suppose if you wanted to cut out another oval to like What am I poking? I'm poking a different area, huh? A different color oval. You can put that in the back still and just have that nestled in there. But we have that, and then we have love, and it is super delicate. So pretty. Oh, is it gonna pop out for me? Let's see. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? So delicate. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is stick this down, just completely stick it down, and then I'll come back and do our lettering. Oh, you know what? I left this open the other day. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of put a little on here. Oops. Looks kind of gothic is what it looks like to me. I'm gonna hold that down, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, in the meantime, Miranda woke up on me, so had to get her going. So I just left the marquee still at putting some pressure on this. Okay, so we have our little letters, and I just want to show you the little impressions that are on there. So cute. See how I'm gonna do this. I want to see if the white letter will still show up pretty well. Oh, that's kind of nice with the white on white. Okay, so let's get these guys going. Like I said, I always like to start with the middle letter. Hopefully, if it's an odd number, that's easy to do. And then we go from there. So I'm just eyeballing this. You want to bring out a ruler or whatever, a guide. That'd be great. And I want to see about how far. And it's up to whatever spacing you like. You know, you want them a little further out, a little closer together. I like that. Very nice comprehensive set to put together a card pretty quickly. That one up a little bit higher. Right there. Take a little bit of that extra off. It's a little bit too high. There we go. And then I'm going to put the glue all over the back of my hand for the love part. Try to get a good amount of that glue on there because you obviously want it to stick, but not too much. That is so pretty. I'm trying to see where I want this to be exactly like there. All right. So there's one card, and then I'm going to do the other one pretty much the same way, but use make it into a shaker. Look how pretty. Oh, I love that. The accent around there. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is cut down a piece of acetate to 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and I'm just going to stick it to the back, so when I come back, that part is done, because, you know, it's pretty basic. Again, just cut down a piece of acetate, and just put glue all around these edges here, and all around the very edge, and stick it down, and I'll be right back. Okay, so just put the glue all on the back. I was going to have it stuck down, but I figured sometimes people like to see it, and just put it on here. Okay. So we have our acetate, and I'm gonna probably put something with some weight on it, just to keep that held down. And then in the meantime, I am going to cut out my letters, and I told myself I would have them ready, and I don't have them ready, but that's okay. Let's get those. On this one, we have love you. We have the word love again here. I'll probably still do the thank. Let me see what else we have here. So cute. Celebrate. trying to think, maybe if I want to just do the letters, thank you. Yeah, let's just do the thin little letters on this one. And I'm going to cut them out in like a garden green color. I'll be right back with that. Pink card base here again, scored at, cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And this is just Centura Pearl card because I love it. And then we're going to cut out the words thank and you from this one here. Again, you can do whatever you like. You want to use some of the pretty lettering there. Do that. I'm just going to run this through right quick. We're almost there. I just have to pick, oops, sorry. Just have to pick out some sequins to go in there. There's thank. Look at that. So delicate. My camera decided to move on its own. Okay, so let me bring this back. So what I'm going to do is stick these things down before we put this onto our card front. Usually I'll build things up later, but I want to make sure that I don't end up messing things up with the foam and all that kind of stuff. So let's just get it down while it's laying here. And again, like I always do, I'm just gonna pat, pat, pat. Get a good amount of that glue. And I am eyeballing this completely. You saw that glue that kind of squeezed out. I'll clean it up in just a second. Obviously it's on acetate, so you can just take a little water if you need or would like to. But you have to be careful, right? You don't want to soak your paper, so just be careful when you go to clean that up. And looks a little bit crooked. There we go. Really kind of eyeballing the amount of these pretty endings and beginnings here. There we go. All right, I'm gonna let that dry and I'll be right back. The part was choosing sequins. This is all I came up with. I have some that are white, like completely white, but they have that AB look on them, and then these are like clear, so I thought that was kind of nice. If I had some more pinker ones, maybe some green, I would have thrown those in, but I can't find any right now. So let's go ahead and turn this over, and we're almost done. I'm just gonna run this down and around. So nice thick edge, so you can definitely make a nice shaker from both of these. They both have a nice thick edge. Okay, guys. I'm going to take a second to peel this thing off the back. A lot of times it's hard for me to see. Alright, now we're good. Naughty, naughty. There we go. Alright. So I hope you guys like these. Keep an eye out. I think I'm going to have another video later today because I do have a few different items to share with you all. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you so much, Diamond Press, for sending these for my review. Did I open this correctly? That felt weird. Alright. I always try to get them all in there. Alright guys, here we go. I'm holding it down because I don't want, I think if I pick up my hand, this whole thing's going to bounce up. Again, I always like to kind of give it a turn over and give it a nice smash. There we go. And there is simple and pretty, and of course, you know, you want to add some little flowers or other cute decorations on this. That'd be really nice. And here we go. So thanks for watching, guys, again, and when the links are available, I will pop them in there. They aren't quite available yet, but I will see you guys at the next one. Thank you so much. Bye now.